Welcome to another edition of the Cody's MMA Uncensored. I know I'm a day late, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to give you another showing. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me about part 2 to my comeback episode. Well, I filmed part 2 and I did a lot of talking and was like I had it really perfect. But then it was erased and, I tried to get it back. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't think I could capture the same stuff that I did as well as I did the first time, so I just let there be a part 1. Know all of you are disappointed. Yeah, sorry about that, but this is a totally new episode, totally different topics, and I'm ready to bring it on. Remember, Cody's MMA Uncensored is back for good. He's going to be coming out with shows every Tuesday. He knows it's Wednesday. Give him a break. He's the Cody. He can do whatever he wants. Just shush. No one cares. Except y'all. I know y'all care. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Alright. Anyway, so let's get on with it.
Hey, Jim. You know them old sugar daddy. They be tricking. They tell them girls,
I said you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Stacks on deck. Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night. Baby, you can have whatever you.
Our first topic here on the Cody's MMA Uncensored is a recent topic. It kind of was reported last night, is that Phil Davis is out of his bout UFC 133 fight with Rashad Evans. Now, before I get to who replaced him, let me just say I am kind of glad Phil Davis got injured. With all due respect to Phil Davis, Mr. Wonderful, all that stuff. That fight was going to be boring. Who we kidding? Let's just be real here for a second. That fight was going to suck. It was going to be two guys just wrestling around with each other, the entire time. But honestly, I did see Phil Davis winning. I thought that would have been a big win for him because Rashad Evans has had a long layoff. He hasn't fought since he I don't want to say. We'll just say homo-hugged Quentin Rampage Jackson. There we go. That's better. Thank you. Oh, improv. It's awesome. But, yeah. Kind of glad this fight ain't happening. Kind of boring. Now, let's get to who replaced him. First, it was supposed to be Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida initially agreed to the fight, but then he was like, wait. I'll fight him if I get Anderson Silva money. Are you serious? Wow. An overrated fighter wants Anderson Silva money. Okay, let's be real here. Okay, you are not Anderson Silva. You're good, but you're not great like Anderson Silva. I kind of think you're overrated, honestly. I mean, Shogun showed it, Rampage showed it, despite the third round. Shut up, no one asked you. Okay, I'm just saying. And you knocked out a 40-something-year-old man. That's awesome. So, I don't think you're really... Yeah. Would you have beaten Rashad? Yeah, probably. Probably you would have. I admit that. But you're not Anderson Silva. Go do what Anderson Silva's done. Fight every freaking challenger you could think of and whoop their ass. Even if... Get your ass kicked yourself and still pull out a win. Do all that stuff, then you'll get Silva money. Right now, you just shot yourself in the foot asking for shit like that. Now you're going to get low-profile fights. You're going to be totally irrelevant for the next year. So just, have fun on the sidelines, my friend. But the person that replaced him, I'm very excited about. I'm getting more and more respect for him every day. Tito Ortiz will replace Phil Davis. Will fight Rashad Evans August 6th at UFC 133. This is a rematch I've been waiting for because Tito Ortiz was supposed to be the guy that took Rashad Evans' first loss. You're supposed to give him his first loss because he beat him for 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Go watch that fight. He was winning 2 rounds. Had to held on to the cage. John McCarthy had to deduct a point, and then he lost the 3rd round. So, Tito Ortiz, I'm sorry, y'all are going to say this is biased, but just hear me out for a second. I expect Tito Ortiz to win this fight. Why? 2 reasons. 1, Rashad Evans has not fought in a long time, and he has gone back to his roots of simply just winning a decision. He did it against Silva. He did it against Rampage. That's how he's been fighting. Tito had just fought a wrestler not unlike Rashad Evans. Did Ryan Bader try to take him down? No. Okay, I'll give you that. But Tito Ortiz just come off a fight. He's been training. He's in shape. He's ready. Rashad Evans has been gone for a while. So, Tito Ortiz, I bet, will win this fight. I expect him to win by submission, just like he beat Ryan Bader, except I think Rashad Evans will probably get a takedown on him. And I think Tito Ortiz has a very, very underrated guard, and I expect him to catch Rashad Evans from there, much like he almost caught the Mr. Next Anderson Silva, the Yoda Machida. So, that fight, I can't wait to see that fight. God, Tito Ortiz, please win. I don't ever want to hear of Rashad Evans ever again. Yeah, I'm tired of him getting these big profile fights just because he likes to hump people, much like his gay buddy, you know, in the trailer park, Chael Sonnen. So, yeah. So, Tito Ortiz, please beat Rashad Evans. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for taking the fight. You're the man. Dana White, you gotta show some love for your boy now, because who else would you have gotten? You know, can't think of anyone, can you? Shit, I can't even think of anyone. No, really, I can't. Damn. He was your only hope, huh? Oh well. Alright. Tito Ortiz, Rashad Evans. Yeah, I'm done talking. For our second topic, we're gonna just talk about a little bit of some fights that were just recently signed, because honestly I couldn't think of anything else to talk about. I was going to talk about the Kim Couture thing, but you know, everyone else is talking about it, so you know, I figure I'm really not going to give my opinion on that, because trust me, you don't want to hear it. You know what, in fact, if you want to hear my opinion about the Kim Couture situation, about her being suspended but fighting anyway and getting choked unconscious, but you know, but being unconscious longer than she should have been, then comment on it, let me know, and then on the next show I'll lead off with that topic and I'll let you know how I really feel. Okay, cool. Moving on. Let's talk about some recent fights that were just signed. Okay, the first one, has been speculated for a while, but it was just recently made official. Diego Sanchez versus Matt Hughes. And see, the Cody, this is how you can tell the Cody is not an MMA expert, because he doesn't remember what UFC card it was signed for. So we'll just say they're fighting soon. I believe it is for the John Jones Rampage card. Not sure. I don't know. But anyway, I like this fight just because I'm a big Diego Sanchez fan. I expect him to defeat Matt Hughes. Not easily. I don't think it'll be easy by any means of the word, but I think Diego Sanchez is much more in his prime than Matt Hughes is. I know Diego has kind of fallen from that big ladder he was once on, that where he was just whooping people left and right, but you know. And for the record, he did beat Martin Kampmann, so everyone shut up about that. So yeah, I think that fight's gonna be pretty good, unless Matt Hughes decides to make it a wrestling match, which I think Diego Sanchez is too smart for that. I think he can catch Matt Hughes and knock him out. So we'll see what happens. But good fight. Another fight that was recently named. I'm not that excited about it, but I only want to see it just to see this motherfucker lose. And that's Brian Stann versus Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen back in the UFC by freaking some modern miracle, money laundering, freaking shooting steroids up his ass, and he's still in the UFC. I don't know, maybe Dana White was feeling a little lonely and Chael Sonnen paid him a visit, if you know what I'm saying. And that's probably why he's still in the UFC and someone like Nate Marquardt isn't. Wow. Anyway, so Chael Sonnen and Brian Stann. Brian Stann, ever since he's moved to middleweight, he has revitalized his career. He's on a big high. You know, was able to knock out Chris Leben, was able to knock out Jorge Santiago. Will he beat Chael Sonnen? Unbiasedly, it would be kind of hard, because I don't know how good Brian Stann's takedown defense is. When he fought Phil Davis, it wasn't that good, and I would expect Chael Sonnen to be kind of the better wrestler between him and Phil Davis. So all he has to do is shut that takedown down. All he has to do. Chael Sonnen will have nothing to offer if he can't take him down. Chael Sonnen will get the shit beat out of him if that fight stands up. I will promise you that. I don't care if he outstruck Paulo Filho or knocked Anderson Silva loopy at one point, which he didn't, because Anderson Silva clearly lost his balance. Okay, anyway, but Brian Stann would beat him on the feet on any given Sunday. They fight 10 times on the feet. All 10 times Brian Stann will win. There's no one time for Chael Sonnen, not even a little one. So, Brian Stann, please shut this motherfucker up, and I'll forget what you did to my boy Chris Lieben. I'll forget it. I promise. Just please whoop his ass. If you get a title shot after that and beat my boy Anderson Silva, I don't care. Just please beat his ass. I'm begging you. Now that that's out of the way. God, man. Is anyone else like sick of hearing about Chael Sonnen? I'm sick of hearing about Chael Sonnen. I hate the guy. I talk shit to him on Twitter all the time. His little gay little fans keep freaking, messing with me and stuff, but he won't say nothing. I want him to say something. Come homo hug me. And your buddy Ben Askren thinking he could beat Nate Marquardt. What is up with these wrestlers thinking they're badasses? Dude, you motherfuckers homo hug people. You put them on the ground, you dry hump them for like 3 rounds, and that's how you win. That's not a fight. This is just not. This is not a fight. If you want to dry hump people, go to a gay bar or go to an Elton John concert, okay? Alright. I'm just saying. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Another fight that has not been signed, nor announced, but is in talks, which is a fight I really want to see. I can. Is Carlos Condit versus BJ Penn. Now, this fight was kind of announced on Twitter by both fighters agreeing to the fight. And it's been said that, the UFC is trying to make the match happen, but there has been no signed contract, and it's not official. But that would be a fight I would like to see. Not the smartest move for Condit, though. Condit probably more than likely would have got the next title shot between the winner of Diaz or St. Pierre. Diaz, sorry. But he probably would have got the winner of that fight for the title shot. But he's taking a big risk here in BJ Penn. BJ Penn may be a small guy, but he is the former welterweight champion. He did almost come within 1 round of defeating John Fitch. So, and I don't care what anyone says, that was only a draw because John Fitch dominated, had got a 10-8 round in that 3rd round. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't think he even came close to winning any of the first 2 rounds. So, I'm just making that clear. But anyway, dangerous fight for Condit, but as much as I hate to go against BJ Penn, because he always proves me wrong, I do think Condit will win this fight. Don't think he would knock him out. Don't think he would submit him, but he would frustrate BJ Penn. I think he could outstrike him. I think he could. He has a little bit more in his arsenal. BJ has his jab. BJ does have powerful punches. But I think Carlos Condit can frustrate BJ Penn, make him sloppy, and win a decision. But only time will tell. But that's some upcoming fights. Very excited about them, especially Condit versus Penn. Not so excited about Chael Sonnen. Hate the guy, want to slap him. Wish he would just go stick his head in the dirt somewhere and just like disappear. Just saying. But yeah, so very excited. See ya. Bye. God. No, not bye. I still got one more topic left.